The Last Straw-Berrai. The Long John. By Dare Dancer. Pardon me. I remember I had tapped this fine gentleman of a berry on his shoulder. He seemed like he had a decent lineage to him. Something noble to the grace of which he carried himself. I was indeed very impressed. "D'ye fuck you on about, old man?" he replied. I recoiled in disgust. The nerve of this boy berry. The disrespect of its elders. I will have you know that the best by date does not mean my spoil date. I lost myself for a moment. The nerve of this berry. I huffed and walked towards the edge of my display case. All the other beautiful donuts all got purchased the day of delivery. I had been the only one left untouched. Unchosen. "You shouldn't die as easily as the last two." The berry called out to me. "I need your help. We have to get to the seed vault. We do not have much time, but we can save the planet by replanting seeds." That old man was convinced his theory was right. I must honor his dying wish. The Straw-Berrai sounded so bold and honorable as he spoke. "I will follow you anywhere, kind sir." I bubbled up with glee. I was finally chosen. Me. The other donuts always made fun of me because my head got slightly damaged while I was being placed into the display case. My smudged icing made my face horrid to look at. I snapped and pulled myself back to my royal standards. "Ahem. Never mind all of that. What can I assist you with today, Master Berry?" I asked him. He looked me up and down and poked my crust. "You seem like you are toughening up. How well can you move?" he asked me. "I can move super well." I did a backflip to prove a point. My back was stiffer than I expected and I fell to the ground with a thud. I pulled myself up quickly. 2 red sprinkles from the ground got stuck to my mangled face of icing and made it look like a monster was blushing. Ahem. Perhaps I am not as spry as I once was. I giggled. You'll fucking do, I guess," he told me with nerve. I was about to chew him out when he looked at me with the most deadly glare. "Where do we start?" I asked him. He ushered me over and pointed down to a horror show of smooshed masses wriggling together below. "We have to somehow get through that and then out that front door over there." He grunted. When they smashed my hand into the door of this case, it broke the screw that holds this top corner up here. I bet if you finish cutting it out we could plop this massive sheet of plastic down and just run over them safely. My excitement made me drop my manners again. "That is a fan-fucking-tastic idea." He flicked his long strong stem. It bounced firmly but freely on top of his head. I blushed. He jumped up and in a single motion he cut the screw out and it made the top half of the door give way. The weight of the door easily pulled out the plastic screw which held the bottom in place. It crashed to the floor with a plop. "Now, jump!" I screamed as I grabbed his hand and jumped off of the display case. And that is the series of unfortunate events which have brought me before you today. I said to the ball of light at the great cash register in the sky. "Wow, that is a fascinating story. You are in luck. That man who ruined your face? Well, he licked his finger when he was finished cussing out the pain. You get to go to Grand Grocery Store." A beautiful woman's voice boomed. I heard a gorgeous beeping sound and I woke up here in paradise.